My name is Elizabeth France. I was born in Michigan. My first 6 years of my life, we were in and out of shelters. We had random men with us, a lot of abuse. And then I got put into foster care. So I had 6 siblings and we all got separated in between 3 different homes. And while in foster care, we were told pretty often that we were not loved. I got adopted at 9, and it was a joyful memory for me because they came to get us for ice cream, and I went running to them, calling them my mom and dad. Then from 9 on, I grew up here in Warsaw, and this has been my home. Kosciuszko County is my home. So our family was wonderful. I did have a wonderful family, and I was very, very blessed with that. And then probably 17, things started changing for me. I started to realize that I had been abused. I went through high school drunk and high and doing all the crazy things. I excelled academically, and I did in my work, but no one knew everything I was hiding in between. And then I was able to start communicating with my parents and really start my journey for healing, because the first thing is speaking about it, really. And so that was a big milestone in my life. I married a man that was abusive, and that was a very short-lived thing, about a year, and it fled me off into darkness. The life that I lived for about 2 or 3 years was just really, really, really dark. Very, very dark. I get scared even thinking about it, that I was in that much darkness. I didn't know how to get away from abuse, and still kind of thought it was normal, really. So the change when I was pregnant with Mary, I didn't really have anyone in my corner. I had to humble myself and get out of my comfort zone and call 211, and that really changed something in me. My pride was stripped down. I had no more pride. I knew I couldn't do anything alone anymore. It connected me with CCS, and then that started my journey meeting Sabrina.
I'm Sabrina Phillips, Director of Self-Sufficiency Programs at Combined Community Services. When Elizabeth put the phone call in to CCS, she was struggling. She was pregnant. She had just gotten out of Beeman Home and just really didn't know where she was going to go. She was scared. What I saw most was I saw Elizabeth when she came into CCS that first time, just so much self-doubt, low self-esteem. I watched her thrive and grow, not only as a mother, but as an individual. The smile on her face, the self-confidence as she would meet milestones with earning the Dean's List and bringing that in and sharing that with our CCS team. And also she accomplished her associate's degree on the way up to her bachelor's degree. And she's been through some really hard things in her life. And it was just so amazing to be able to see. She's doing this so much for Mary and herself, but also for her future.
And so then I had CCS, and I had Healthy Families consistently encouraging me as a mom. And then I also had Heartline, and through Heartline, I went through all these baby classes because I wanted to learn about babies and how they were born and all the development and what I could do to help her succeed in a way that I never got. I got connected with Kosciuszko Community Foundation, Combined Community Services, the real services to keep my lights on so I didn't have to worry. I got on HUD, That was so, so humbling to have someone else take care of my home. I love going to pick her up at Baker Youth Club. That's very fun because during all that time, it gave me time to get my college degree. And then now I'm at Wetzel Insurance Agency as an account manager.
My name is Byron Kaufman. I'm the president of Wetzel Insurance Agency. Elizabeth has accomplished many milestones since being here. So the milestones that we set were aspirational. We don't typically see people get through all that in 100 days, and she did very well in getting through those first 2 virtual steps, and now is working through the licensing step, and she will be licensed in the coming weeks.
I could not imagine 10 years ago this was not going to ever be my life, and I was a worthless person is how I felt, and I really didn't think I was going to have any stable anything, or that any person in Kosciuszko, I'm telling you, I didn't think anyone in Warsaw or Kosciuszko even cared about me. And God has shown me over and over how people do care, and them giving has changed our lives and has given me an avenue that I never knew existed. I didn't want my child to have a life that I had. And so now she's hit 7, and to think my first 6 years of my life was horrible and hers was such a blessing. And I couldn't have done that without everyone's help.